Have you ever heard of somebody who abducts little boys?
Room below's got some horrible smells.
We don't want to go in there. What are you doing?
Complimentary room service. Here is that.
Hello and welcome to another Dollar Store Drive-In. I'm your host, Laura.
I'm Joel.
And we're the Newly Deads. If this is your first time watching, welcome to the show. This is a half-hour chat show where Joel and I talk about a movie that we've watched. If this is not your first time watching, thank you for joining us and welcome back. We're glad that you're joining us every week. You can also hear this as a podcast. I know I missed a week, so I'm going to get on it. I was trying to be better. Little steps, baby steps. Yeah,
Baby stepping.
I'll get them uploaded this week. But yeah, if you're listening to this on Spotify, we suggest that you find us. So you can find us on our website, which is thenewlydeads.com. On there, you can find the information about the show, where the locations where we're airing. Most of it is on YouTube a lot of times. You can find a lot of information on our YouTube channel. But yeah, if you go to thenewlydeads.com, you'll find information about other shows that we do too. So we do Joel does unboxing videos, and then we do occasional snack videos, and not occasional, it's every week. Yeah, snack videos. Sometimes we do follow us around videos, different things like that. So yeah, this is a visual show, so we highly recommend that you check us out. But that's neither here nor there. So we are here to talk about a movie, and we've got some criteria. So this show stays on a structure. So every week we watch a horror, thriller, or sci-fi genre movie. We watch a movie that is under $5, and it needs to be a movie that neither of us have ever seen before. I kind of did them out of order. I think I usually do the under $5.
That's all right.
Anyways, this is our dog Bailey. He's being stubborn today. Apparently he doesn't want to high five Joel, but yeah, let's just say high five.
I did.
Yeah, you're saying it quietly. There you go. So the movie that we watched this week is a little different, I feel like, than our normal movies, but it's from the Creature Collection or the Snow Creature Collection, depending on which box that you're looking at. Actually, I think it's only on this one, right? The Creature Collection. I don't think it's on this one. No, it's not. But these go together, so that's why
Somehow.
he's got both of them there. But the Creature Collection is 9 different movies on one DVD box set. Did we get this at the Peck Thing? Yeah, that's what I thought. So the Peck Thing is a giant, what would you call it? Antique
flea
market-y craft show,
yeah.
craft fair. It's huge. And that's why they call it the Peck Thing, because it's just this giant thing. So it's in Pecatonica, Illinois, which is in Winnebago County, and that's where we are located. So if you're in this neck of the woods, they have one in May and they have one in September. So the Peck Thing is definitely worth it if you're in this area, or if you like going to like these type of like thrifty, antique-y, outdoorsy outbuildings. It's at the Pecatonica Fairgrounds. So anyways, I'm not plugging them necessarily, but I feel like it's a cool place. We always find things out in the wild. And so we were wandering around looking for weird Halloween stuff, I'm sure, and then came across a whole selection of DVDs. And so he was picking through them and found this.
We're like, well, take it.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
The movie that we watched this week, is House of Mystery.
That's a good marketing strategy.
What?
The Peck Thing. Peck yeah.
Heck yeah. I know.
Come talk to us.
Hire us.
Yeah.
We'll do your
marketing.
Yeah, we'll do your taglines. Peck yeah.
Your copy. Yeah.
Just like interviewing people and be like, can you just say peck yeah and like
Right.
thumbs up? Anyways, back to the movie stuff. So the movie that we watched this week was called House of Mystery. Yeah. It has a very short synopsis on here, so I'm going to try to read it with some suspense. And then we'll get on to watching the rest of the stuff. So, has the deadly curse of Kali returned for revenge against archaeologist John Prendergast? Or is there a more secret and sinister plot at work? Yeah. And I feel like they weren't saying Kali, they were saying Kali or something.
Yeah,
or,
they said it a little differently.
yeah,
but-
Kali.
I mean, I think Kali Ma from Temple of Doom. But
Yeah.
yeah,
And
they were
it's
saying Kali or
Kali,
something,
so I feel like that's Kali.
which is how they say that's Kali Ma in,
Yeah.
in Temple of Doom.
Right.
So,
But
I
that's
don't
not like a real thing. Isn't that a made up thing?
know.
Yeah.
It's just the I just know it from that and the song by Neck Deep. But anyway,
Yeah. So it's a interesting. It's in black and white.
heck yeah.
Yeah, he'll tell you all about the details of the movie here in
I
a
got
second. So I don't
deets.
want to step on his toes.
She's got Q's, I've got A's.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna watch the trailer every week. We'd like to do a fun little graphic or something like that comes up. What was that? What you call it? A pop up. Where Joel does some editing. So I will say let's make it like a car from like the 1930s.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that cool?
Okay.
Because this is an old movie. So all right. Well, we're gonna pause it. We'll let you watch the trailer. If there is a trailer, is there a trailer?
We'll find something.
We'll find something, and then we'll be back to discuss it. So we'll be right back.
It's the Tom Tom. Another murder. Ella! If anything happens to that girl...
It's the Tom again. I know, but it's gone now. Where's Mr. Prim? He is asleep. Poor man, he's tired. The Tom-Toms didn't even...
We're back. I know you missed us. Mr. Newly Dead has a piece of paper in his hand. What's that for?
I got notes. So whenever we watch a film, I will take notes, print them out, and then at the end of the year, Mrs. Newly Dead will take all the digital versions of that, put them into a flip book on our aforementioned website. Currently, you can go check out 2023 and 2024.
Ooh,
2025 is coming
soon.
TBD.
I keep forgetting about it. That's because I didn't put it on my task list. I need to put it on my task list.
But if you want to see, you know, the information about the film, notes that we've taken, funny things that we're come up with, you know, et cetera, it's all there. Go check it out. Some people dig it. Some people are like, what is that? I don't know. But Mrs. Newly Dead also has committed to take notes. Last year, she was at 100%. And this year, we are in our second month of the year, and she is already at 100% again. And she's got her giant notebook of fun that she keeps saying she wants to change, but has not as of yet.
Well, I feel like I started it, so I need to keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Persistence.
I am trying.
So at this point, I'm going to show Mrs. Newly Dead what is on my notes and try and hide anything that she doesn't need to know yet because future reference. Because I also draw pictures. And so
I love your skeleton or your skull guy.
I like
Do
him
something
a lot
with that.
too.
Yeah, do something with that
I'm a
in
fan
the
of
future.
that skeleton.
I really like the skeleton he drew, and he drew a ghost.
And then the ghost was just because I needed to fill the space.
Yeah,
But you can't see that from there,
that
but
skeleton's really good. Or
was-
the skull.
really happy with the way
I like
he
his little eyeballs.
came out. He's like,
Yeah, he's cute. Oh, I did also. I didn't do anything in color, but
nope.
I drew a really close-up face of a gorilla,
I was like, he's really up,
and then that's a gorilla.
up in his
Have you ever
gorilla.
done the bee? Like if you draw a bee, you can turn it into a gorilla face. It's literally just the letter B, and then you just put like 2 things in the thing, and then it turns into a gorilla face.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah, that's how I learned how to draw a gorilla, like back in the day.
This is new information to me. I thought I knew nothing.
You can also
and I
draw a
do.
bee, I think, with a bee. Or a bird. Yeah. If you drew a beak on it and then little feet, it turns into a fat bird.
I always think of that's the name of my stepdad's art studio. I always think of birds as being an M
Nope.
if it's in the background, like way in the background.
I'll show
I
you.
mean, it is also.
I'll show you. It's a little fat bird. But yeah, so that's
okay,
it.
that's
I
where it
did some
came
hand lettering.
So, The House of Mystery is from 1934, currently sitting at 4.8 out of 10 on the Internet Movie Database. This is an oldie. This is directed by William Nye, who is known for The Sea Ghost, Dizzy Dames, which, definitely sounds like a movie from another time, The Ghost and the Guest,
Mm.
and The Kid from Kansas, which I'm actually from Missouri, so not the same thing, but I thought it was
City.
appropriate.
Kid from Kansas City.
Kansas, the greater metropolitan Kansas City area. I am from there. This is written by 2 folks, Albert Demonde, who is known for The Crimson Ghost, which if you're not familiar with who The Crimson Ghost is, just look at the Misfits logo. That's The Crimson Ghost.
It is the Crimson Ghost.
Great serial, as in like a serialized story. Go check it out when you get a chance. It's cool. He is also known for Captain Mephisto and the Transformation Machine,
I feel like I've heard of that.
which I just thought was a fun,
Mhm.
long title. So I only have those 2 because I thought it was fun. Adam Shirk is the other writer, who is known for The Ape. There's a trend here. Ingagi, which is also another ape movie, by Divine Right, and The Satin Girl. Hail Satin. So the stars, one Verna Hilly, who was in the Marx Brothers film Duck Soup. Not my favorite Marx Brothers movie, but one of the greats. Something called Mr. Dynamite, which sounds like a nickname for somebody. The Reluctant Dragon, which sounds like a move in the Kama Sutra. And Romance in the Rain.
Hmm.
This also stars Clay Clement, who was in Granny Get Your Gun. Not Annie, Granny. Each Dawn I Die, which sounds like a horrible thing to have happen. Wife versus Secretary.
It's like a vampire movie.
What? Every day I die. Every dawn I die. Yeah, that would be a good name for that. Dinky. And I had to include this one when I came across it at the end. Lawyer Man, which sounds like the worst superhero movie
Lawyer
ever.
Man.
Yeah, like he's got his briefcase full of justice. This also stars George Gabby Hayes. Yep. You know who I'm talking about. Some of you out there know who Gabby Hayes is. Who is known for Eldorado, Utah, Colorado, Albuquerque, Wyoming, and Dirigible.
Are those like
They're all movie titles.
Westerns?
Yep.
Yeah.
But the last one is Dirigible,
Dirigible.
which I just thought was a great name for a movie.
Isn't
Plus,
that like a
it's a
submarine?
no, it's a like the blimp, like the hot air.
Oh,
with the
blimp. Yeah,
yeah.
I knew it was like a submarine looking kind of like, because like blimpies
Like
look like.
A Christmas Story. Oh boy, a dirigible.
No.
Or he says a zeppelin, but that's
He
a
says a zeppelin.
dirigible.
Yeah, it's a dirigible.
Yeah. Irving Bacon, who was in Gone with the Wind. Ever heard of it? Fort Massacre, which sounds like a Western also. Kansas Pacific, which I thought I had to include because we had the kid from Kansas. And Girl Crazy.
Girl crazy, go girl crazy.
So at this point, my lovely wife turns to me and says,
What'd you think?
And here's where we get into that part of this show. So I have to say right off the bat, this is streaming on Tubi if you're interested. But the quality of the Tubi version is not any better than the quality on the DVD, which wasn't terrible.
I kind of liked it. It kind of like made me like feel like I was watching. I mean, it's an old movie, right? It's black and white, and I kind of like the pops and the clicks and the, it's not cleaned up and stuff. It's old, and like it had the little cigarette burn things or whatever on it, and
She's got it.
yeah, I liked it.
Which kind of makes you feel like you're watching it on an old like tube television on a UHF
Or like
channel
old reel.
back in the day.
Yeah.
But, it really would really benefit from a restoration if there's any, elements that are out there that are good enough to restore. I'm assuming it is a public domain film because the studio that released this had their watermark in the lower right-hand corner of it for the whole movie. And I'm guessing because it wasn't restored and because of that, it's probably a public domain thing. I don't know. That doesn't have anything to do with anything. I just thought that was interesting. I wrote go, go, go gorilla because Kali or however you say it. They also mention ape ghosts because essentially it's a gorilla ghost, right?
Kind of.
Kind of.
It's almost like
no spoilers necessarily, but it's 1934. We can spoil it, I guess.
It's almost like a golem.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Kinda. Ultimately, is it really though? I guess it is, isn't it? It's
Kind
not
of. A golem is like a mud thing or whatever, but like it's almost like that. Like it's like a.
It's like a.
It's like the monkey.
Yeah, but you light the incense, you beat the drums, and the monkey kills whoever.
I think when you light the incense, the drums
incense.
start by themselves, didn't they?
Well, the one guy found the drums and he was playing them.
That's
and
true.
So I don't know whether they, the people behind it actually were the ones playing the drums too. That's kind of what I gathered. But I also felt like when they wheeled out the big fake suit, that there was somebody in the suit, but there was somebody in a suit, but not the suit. It was a little complicated for an hour-long film.
Yeah.
In that regard, it was definitely of its time because they have a seance, which was not uncommon at the time. And the main woman who was running the seance chose to have the spirit that she contacted be Pocahontas. So that was a weird.
That's just like her
weird choice.
Her spirit animal. Like that's just like who she relates to, I guess.
And then when she did the voice of Pocahontas, I'm like, yeah, it's a little dated.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought that was interesting. Then there was a conversation in it that I thought was kind of funny where the one person says, she's dead. The other person said, is there anything you can do? And she said, no, she's got a broken neck. And I was like, yeah, what do you do for a broken neck?
And they're already dead.
Exactly. The gorilla, I had to check because probably the most famous gorilla suit stunt actor is George Barrows. And he was acting at this point, but for some reason he was not the guy in the gorilla suit, which made me a little sad because he is known for being the gorilla suit guy. It was only an hour, like we mentioned, which at the time they did that primarily because they were big on double features. The production costs were pretty high still. There was attention span. They weren't used to longer films. And, it just was less expensive. But I said that everybody was monkeying around in this. And there was a lot of interesting discrepancies in dialect and language because it takes place in Europe, right?
I think so.
But you had English people in it, and you had.
Oh yeah, it was definitely Scotland Yard.
Well, then you have Scotland Yard involved, and the guy that is the Scotland Yard representative is dressed like a plumber, and then when he finally reveals himself to be an actual member of Scotland Yard,
a spoiler there. That's a giant spoiler.
He has just a normal American accent. I'm like, why is an American working for Scotland Yard in England?
And he looked so funny as a plumber. He had fake eyebrows on and stuff. And his face was whiter. It looked like he had a lot of makeup on. It was really funny. That he was probably my favorite part because I was like, what's up with the plumber?
Yeah.
The plumber just kept showing up and he was just fixing a radiator or looking at something and just standing there, and they're like, what do you want, plumber? And he's like, I was outside and I heard a pipe needed to be fixed or something like that. And it was blatantly obvious that he was up to something.
Yeah.
And we thought maybe he was the murderer or something like that, but
well, then we thought the one girl was the murderer, but how would she break necks?
Right.
And
yeah,
there's a little bit of misdirection. It's not a super involved plot. We've seen many, many times before, especially at this time, the haunted house, thing where you got to be in the haunted house for XYZ reason and whatever is the thing, specifically one of the
House on Haunted Hill or whatever.
13 Ghosts is one that we talked about.
For sure, 13 Ghosts.
it was a popular subgenre of horror at the time. I mean, you still kind of see it here and there now, but at the time it was kind of a big thing.
Oh yeah. Luring somebody somewhere to dupe them, and it's always a group of people, and then it's like Clue, who done it?
Oh yeah, kind of yeah. And then you just got to figure out what the creature is or the person is that's killing people. You know, what's the rules, how long they have to be there, what's the reward, and then
And there's always like
What's
things
the
that happen
trick?
like in front of people, and they're like, how did that happen? Like they never did they ever say whose like hand that was with the gun?
I don't think so.
Yeah. There was like a gun with a hand, like a disembodied hand, like it just peeks through the door and just pow pow and like, you know, shot somebody or whatever. And it never, I don't think they ever
I don't
like
think they ever.
said who that was.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. So,
It was a little confusing.
Yeah.
And again, it's only an hour-long movie, so you start out with the people and the monkey thing, and they talk about, you know, you don't want to mess with Callie because, you know, whatever's going to happen, the person does that, which then brings the curse down, which then when they go back to the States many, many years later, all of a sudden everybody there is being killed by this curse that ultimately is on him, but everybody else around him gets affected. I don't know.
yeah.
I love this kind of movie, so, you know, plot be damned. I just enjoy the ride.
Yeah. I thought it was good.
Did you have any specific thoughts on anything?
I said that the story and the plot was interesting. I thought I thought we had it figured out, but then it was like lots of twists and turns. I said the actors were really good. It was funny in some parts. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Yeah. So do you have final thoughts?
I do.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I love these old black and white films. Comfort food.
I said, well, that was a fun, short, old movie. If you like old black and white movies, give it a watch. So we were on the same page there.
And it is, like I said, on Tubi currently. If you don't mind commercials, or you have, you know, the free version or the paid version.
And it's
without
only an hour
commercials.
long, so
Not a big investment.
put it on the
of time.
background and do some art or something.
Or just enjoy it for what it is.
Exactly.
Turn out the lights and rock the mic like a vandal.
So out of $5 being the highest that you would pay for a movie, because this is a dollar store drive-in, if you had to rebuy this, how much would you spend?
I said $3.
I said $2.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
And if it was a, cleaned up, restored, nice new version, I might even pay more. But
Yeah, it was
for
good.
what it was, I definitely would enjoy watching it again at some point just for the heck of it.
Yeah. Okay, so if they don't want to watch this movie, what should they watch instead?
I was trying to avoid it, but we ended up circling around to it anyway. So I was going with 1959's House on Haunted Hill.
Sorry.
Because, no, it's fine. Because, you've got Vincent Price, who's like, hey, you come stay in my haunted house. If you stay the night, I'll give you 10 grand. And then all kinds of stuff happens. And it's been remade. And it'll probably be a series at some point, the way things are going. But
Yeah, I think this is like maybe an inspiration for that movie.
right. Well, yeah, this is definitely earlier. Because I was like, is there anything earlier? And then I was like, the Old Dark House is kind of in that same line, the 13 Ghosts. But House on Haunted Hill felt the most
Yeah, for sure.
in line. But
did.
also check out the other two I just mentioned because they're also good. But anyway.
Good. All right, what are we watching next week? No. I can't blow it up because there's
Nope.
other things in there.
We're getting through it, though. We're making
getting through it.
our way downtown.
Making our way down.
Walking fast.
Walking fast. Place is something when we're
And I'm
homebound.
homebound.
All right, we're watching The Haunting of Margam Castle.
From 2020.
The most haunted building in the United Kingdom, it says. Based on a true story.
And we've not had a single movie with the word haunted in it that we've had a good experience with. Although the previous was a haunted house movie. This is also a haunted house movie, but this is a modern one, so I don't have a lot of high hopes.
All right, so if the wolves could talk, they would scream. Yeah, it's a long synopsis though, so.
Of course, it's a
Yeah.
single movie.
All right. For many years, the dark and foreboding Margam Castle, long considered one of the most haunted buildings in the UK, had been abandoned, or so it seemed. An American research team takes an interest in the castle's macabre history of unexplained deaths and supernatural sightings. They travel to Wales to stay at the castle, intending to conduct a series of experiments in parapsychology. But when night falls, the research team's study goes awry and they're forced to fight for their lives when they incur the wrath of the vengeful spirits who live within the walls of Margam Castle. Did I do a good job reading it?
That sounds terrifying.
Terrifying! Yeah, I'm sure this is going to be interesting.
I did do my notes for it, and even if the movie is a stinker, which I'm thinking it will be, there's some things in there that are going to be fun
I'm
to
hoping
talk
not.
about, so.
I'm hoping this will be like, whoa.
Whoa, we were so
Whoa.
wrong.
Whoa. Highly recommend. 10 out of 10. $5 all around.
You got some
I know.
high hopes.
Do you have any extra thoughts that you'd like to throw in on this episode, dear, before we leave?
Nope.
All right. Well, thank you very much for watching. And as always,
Keep it cheap and creepy.
bye.
Doesn't mean you should go chasing the dead.
It may be your robot, but it's my house.
I'm gonna get a close look at these sharks.
Sounds dangerous.
Well, I'll be careful.
Good, good. Good. Before you came, I was all alone. It is bad to be alone. Alone. Bad. Friend. Good. Friend. Good.